Good morning and welcome to the final edition of the Farmall M. We are about to open the doors and drive this thing out of the shop. There goes Tim. So I pulled the drone out for this one because I thought it was really pretty cool, and wow, that shop looks like a mess. I think I better clean it up, huh? What do you trolls think? You think I should do that? Anyways, actually the shop is not in really that bad a shape. There's just a few things that are laying around that should be picked up and moved or thrown away. Most of the stuff to the left is garbage. But anyways, the tractor's running. Timothy has warmed it up and he's pulling it out. And I think I need a little more practice with my drone. It's really, if you don't use it all the time, you kind of get, you get out of practice. So you can see me there flying the drone. I actually fly it under the wires, which is quite nerve-wracking because, you're looking at a $2,600 piece of equipment and you're flying it around wires and telephone poles and, just stuff. Trees, houses, tractors, trucks, Timothy's head. I got pretty close there to one time and he was like, hey, watch out. But anyways, took it out into the field and, just drove it around. It started running a little rough. I think some schmuck crap came out of the fuel tank and ended up, there is a sediment bowl and it should have stopped it, but it could have been just crap laying in the fuel line that ended up in the carburetor. Just some small stuff, but you work them hard and that stuff tends to clear out. So it's just me and Tim out there in the field. I have the drone. He has the tractor, obviously. And he's going to take it for a little bit of a jaunt. This is when I got a little bit close to him, I think. No, not there. I guess I cut that part out. But anyway, this drone will fly a mile away from me if I allow it to. Flying there at the edge of the neighbor's place, and then out there I see the township has got some snow fence up, and you can see in the field there's a wet spot. But there's Timothy right below me, and he's going to put on the gas and get going. Now, the tractor does run at the proper speed of 17 miles per hour on the road. It does. It's set perfect. As you'll see later in the video, that the Super M is actually geared differently. I'm going to have to take a phone call here in a minute. I don't know what he's up to, but anyway, that's Carl calling me. He just delivered a load of hay to the mushroom barn, which I am not allowed to deliver any hay to the mushroom barn for a while. But anyhow, just, the tractor, just getting back to the tractor, as I stated in the video before this one, that my grandmother's actually blind, and she can't see too well. She can still see, but she's pretty well blind, and she could see the tractor, that it was a tractor, but she couldn't tell which tractor it was, and she's almost 92 years old, so she's not going to be throwing her leg over the seat and driving it around. I don't know that she would want to or not, but but I would like to say that this tractor, even though it is running perfectly and it is a very usable tractor, our farm has exceeded the use for this tractor. Maybe I'll go get a couple of hay wagons with it, and maybe we'll, I don't even think I can rake hay with it. The hydraulics aren't strong enough to raise and lower the hay rakes with it anymore. They're just not. There's nothing there that it can really be used for other than pulling some hay wagons around and, just some other stuff, go get this, go to the tractor pull with it and have some fun, which is probably what it'll end up doing. It is quite a snappy tractor, and, I'm pretty much to the end of the commentary section here, so I'd like everybody to enjoy the next part of the video. Hey, what? Then there was a guy that worked for us, Van Horn was his name, and he ran one down and rolled it on his side. That was the other one, the 48. Or that could have been the C. They had a C, I guess. Cultivator tractor is what they used it for. This'll do. Here he comes. Zoom in. Zoom is not our friend, but... Come on, hit the gas, kid. That thing's got way more power than the other ones do. You realize how fast that thing just came up there?
Yeah.
The other ones would just like die. Wow.
And the other Super M.
Yeah, that would outdo the Super M. My grandfather, I know, Dad told me that he had some governor work done to it, so I don't know. The carburetor, I rebuilt it like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
When I did it slow up the hill, I hit the throttle. It's snappy.
Oh, that's a snappy son of a gun. I can't believe the power that thing has.
It has more power than the others.
Well, yeah. I kind of gathered that. My battery's running dead. That's got more power than the Super M then.
Yeah.
I thought so. It just came flying right up that hill. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy shit, normally they would pretty well
Stall.
Well, they die right down. I mean, I think the 47M you have to stop, don't you? In downshifting, or does it come up in 5th gear?
No, it comes up in 5th gear. The one time I had to.
Yeah. I found his gears now. Car coming. Car coming. There's Tony. Hopefully Cody sees what the hell he's doing. Nope, he ain't going to. Blocking up traffic.
There he goes.
As long as he sees him and doesn't back into him, we'll be okay. Is there another one coming? No. Okay, so he's got to figure out his gear pattern. Yep, he's backing up. Hey, make a better door than a window. Yeah, I could hardly believe the power that that thing has. Just shocking. Here he comes. He gets through there. Open her up. Huh?
Way faster.
Well, he's lighter than you. Come on, kid! We ain't gonna get this video done today. One of us has got to run out of gas yet. And all I want to do is prove that this M has more snot than the Super M. It's one hot M, I'll tell you. Okay, so it gets a little dark here as I'm pointing the camera into the sunlight as I'm heading down this hill. Now, the M, I have not gotten the lights to work yet. I'm lacking a resistor on the light switch, so they won't work. Plus, I need to put new light bulbs in it, but I'll get that going too. Timothy had one light, but he didn't turn it on until pretty much the end of this video. And it really wasn't any big deal. But what we're doing is we're driving down the hill, both of us. I had a lot of trouble getting the Super M to start. The battery was completely dead. The alternator wouldn't even throw a charge at it until I put the jumper cables on it to get it to start. And then Timothy turned the lights on, completely drained the battery back to death, and the alternator would stop charging again. So we stalled it out, and then, of course, I figured it out and got it going. And now what we're doing is we're going to have a side-by-side race up the hill. And as you can see, I make my turn, and the camera is now adjusting. It isn't as dark as the camera portrays in this video, but, you know, it's still, we had a hell of a lot of fun doing this. It was me, Tim, and Cody. Cody had the John Deere 720. 720 does not have road speed like the Farmalls do. They never did. John Deere was always a bit of a pissant when it came to that. The 730 propane seems to have a little more giddy up and go, but not the 720. So anyways, I'm getting through the bridge here, and you will see what happens in the rest of the video as Timothy pulls up to my side here. And ready, set, here you go. Alright, let's see, 5th gear, yeah. Ready? I ain't got no go. Something's wrong. I got no clutch. See ya, Tim. I just cut your ass off. How comes that one's got more? My clutch got greased. Somebody greased my clutch. That's weird. Like that bad? Too dark now. Oh, I got him. Something gonna outdo him, or is he gonna pull away? No, he's got more than I got. See you later, Super M. Bye, Super M. Well, at least it's running. Okay. I'm going to give you the secret as to why this tractor is more betterer. Higher speed. Gonna have to shut it off. I just shut it off and put the battery charger on it. And here's the secret right here. See those gauges? See what that gauge says? Look at that gauge. Yeah, that gauge says it too. Oh, wait a minute, we got one more here. Look at that. That makes it more betterer. John Deere gauges. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he's okay. I better jam them gears again. Go see if we can find him. Jamming gears.